All right, 3, 2, 1. Hi, friends.
Hello,
You were
friends.
supposed to literally say it with me.
Oh.
That's why I got. Why did you think I was counting for me?
What did I say last time?
Hello, colleagues.
Hello, colleagues.
Hello, hi, how are you? I hope you guys are having an amazing day today. Today I brought...
We're actually filming in the daytime for once.
It's so weird.
Amazing.
It's crazy. Today I brought my boys, Pooks.
That's me.
Pooks is his official title.
I'm Charles.
You can call him Pooks.
Hi, don't do that.
Today, I thought it would be really fun to make one of those, like, assumptions videos that I've been seeing going around.
And I'm here for some reason.
So I saw Jen Loves Reviews do this reading assumptions thing, but she did it with her husband, and I actually really liked the dynamic that came with that. Like, I thought it was funny because he was there to kind of corroborate. I feel like sometimes we're not always honest about the assumptions people make about us, and sometimes we need somebody here to say when we maybe are fibbing and not being honest about the assumptions. So we're just
So I'm here to sip the tea. First one, you're spoiled.
Is that really the first
It's
one?
really the first one.
That's a great start.
Should I say their Instagram names?
No, I don't want to clock them. I don't know. I feel like I get that a lot on YouTube, especially in, like, I've seen Reddit forums about me being spoiled. And I know the second it's like Beetlejuice. If you say its name too many times, you appear in the Reddit threads.
You say their name 3 times,
I know.
you summon them.
But
they're already here.
Moreover, whatever. But moreover, I think for me, do I get financial help from my parents because I'm in college and that's what they can do for me? Yes. Do my parents buy me a lot of gifts on my birthday and Christmas time and sprinkle gifts in throughout the year? Yes. However, I think there's a difference between being spoiled and just kind of being like...
There's a difference between being spoiled and entitled.
Exactly, because not even that, but like being spoiled makes it sound like I'm unappreciative of those things.
Because you can... Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's okay, but I just feel like I don't like the word spoiled because I feel like it implies that I'm not incredibly grateful for what my parents do for me.
Well, right, that would be entitled.
Exactly, but that's
spoiled
also
is just entitled and not caring about the benefits that you get.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't think that I'm entitled or spoiled. I think I'm just in a position where I'm financially, like, lucky, and I acknowledge that and I'm grateful for that. And so, no, I think that assumption is wrong because I don't think that I'm just like, oh, you helped me pay for my college? Like, oh, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, I'm eternally grateful for those things that my parents have done for me. Would you agree with that? I feel like I'm incredibly grateful for what they give me and try to, you know,
I would agree with
one
that.
day I hope to be able to pay them back in some way for, like, helping me.
She has "Stay Humble" tattooed on her upper arm.
That's what I feel like it is. It's just, it's implying that you're not, like, humble about it. And I don't know, that, like, bothers me a little.
That was a joke. That's not...
No, I don't actually have that on my arm. Mom, I don't.
You drink/buy way too much coffee.
I used to.
Yeah.
I used to buy, like, 2 to 3 cups of Dunkin' Donuts a day.
This is one of the things that...
Which was really bad. He changed that.
When I first met Hannah, I was like...
No, I used to buy so much coffee because I worked at a daycare.
And the amount of cream and sugar that was
No,
in
I know. It was so bad. It was so bad. I used to work at a daycare center, so I would get a coffee before I went into work, get a coffee on my break, and usually get a coffie on the way home, a Dunkin' Donuts coffee. I used to be really obsessed with it, and then he met me, and he was like, hey, have you heard about this thing called water? He was like, maybe substitute, like, one of your coffees for water. And then we slowly worked it down, like, the sugar and cream that I needed in a coffee. And now I usually have... I go days without drinking any coffee. I was never addicted to it. I just liked how it tasted, so I just drank it. I didn't, like, need it to, like, go. I probably drink, like, 1 coffee a day. Maybe, like, less. Maybe none.
And we buy it pre-made now.
Yeah, we buy, like, a pre-made cold brew, so we're not spending money on, like, Dunkin' and Starbucks and all of that. I would still splurge on the bucks occasionally.
Next step is making it ourselves.
Yeah, we'll get there.
All right. You're super outgoing. This is a good one.
It depends.
Because she's not as outgoing as you would expect.
No, I'm outgoing in social situations. I'm very much like, I feel like when I meet people, I'm like, but when we're together, just us, no, absolutely not. I'm very just, like, plateaued. I'm very chilled.
Even in some social situations, though, you can get kind of like...
It depends on the situation. If we're all sitting around a room talking and cracking jokes, I'm the life of the party. Like, I want to be the center of attention of that. But I feel like if we're, like, I don't know, a situation where I wouldn't be outgoing.
Yeah.
For the most part, in social situations, I'm very outgoing. When it's more low-key situations, I'm not very outgoing. I'm a lot more chilled out, I think, than people would think that I would be.
That you are very similar in real life as you are in your videos.
I swear so much more in real life. I curse so much. I curse. Every other word out of my mouth is a curse word. I don't do that on YouTube because my dad made a great point about finding a job one day. So I try not to curse on YouTube too much. And I think some things about my life would probably surprise people. I think I come off as a little bit more goody two-shoes in my video than I actually am. Would you agree with that based on some of the videos you've seen?
You're trying to make relatively family friendly.
Yeah, I'm not gonna come up here and be like, what's up, mother effers? Like, I'm not gonna do that. Like, can you imagine? So I feel like I just try to present myself the same way that I would present myself knowing that my entire family is gonna see my content at all times. It's like the Facebook. Like, my real life is how I am on, like, Instagram, and on Facebook, I'm a little bit more, like, family friendly. I'm the same person. It's just a little bit more...
Right. The bad days don't reflect
No.
in the... You love having long hair, but also want to try a short hairstyle.
No, I will never have short hair, ever. I love my long hair. I literally don't cut it because I want it to stay as long as possible. Yeah, this is the longest it's ever been, and I love it, and I want to keep growing it longer. I never want to do short again.
This one's kind of funny.
What?
You seem really intimidating at first, but warm up to people over time.
I'm not intimidating in the slightest.
Not at all.
I can safely say that anyone who's ever met me would never classify me as intimidating. Like, I'm not it. I'm like a hug. Like, I just can't, I don't intimidate people at all.
Your favorite Taylor Swift album is Reputation.
That is true. A close runner-up would be 1989. Actually, so that's a hard one. I know you don't care about any of this, but that's a hard one because I love Rep, obviously, but I also love Red. So 1989 is actually probably my third favorite, which is really unpopular opinion amongst the fandom. I'm sorry, but it would go Reputation, Red, 1989, and then like the other ones fall into place. But those are my top three for sure.
You can sing. She can sing.
Somebody clocked me in a video. They were like, you put a filter every time that you sing in a video. What are you hiding? And I was like, I've been
Hannah
doing,
can sing.
Yeah, I've been doing theater since I was 4. I have a very large stage presence. I love doing it. I love singing. Maybe one day I'll sing for you guys. Probably not, though. Because I just don't want to put that type of energy out there.
I think she should sing more. She's a very good singer.
Thanks. I feel like everybody has to say that when the person's sitting there. What are you going to say?
I think she is. I really do.
Yeah. But, I do love it.
I understand why that is more scary to share with.
Well, it's a little bit more personal
YouTube,
to sing on YouTube because there's so much more you could criticize because it's really a matter of opinion.
She takes a lot more pride in her singing than she does in her makeup.
Oh, 100%. I'm much better at singing than I am.
Because a lot more of her real-world accomplishments are tied to her music and theater than...
Yeah.
So... Yeah.
I'll talk about that more, then I'll be like, oh, I have a YouTube channel. Like, I talk more about, like, the stuff I've done with theater and stuff like that.
You watch RuPaul's Drag Race.
I don't. I have no idea what any of it means. I see it on Twitter all the time, and I just have no clue. We should. Like, I've heard it's good.
I assumed you were an only child like me because I connected with your personality. #Pisces.
I'm not an only... I feel like... No, I'm just kidding. I have 2 sisters. They're both older than me, and they both live together in Washington, D.C., and I only see them about 3 times a year. But I still talk to them occasionally, and we're friends. But we're definitely, like... I feel like an only child sometimes because for a while I was the only one living in the house when they went to college.
She says this, but they talk, her and her sisters talk, and her whole family communicates way
a lot.
More than my family.
We communicate quite a bit.
I mean,
except my dad.
I go weeks at a time without talking to without speaking to my brother. We talk over, like, Discord and stuff.
Me and my mom talk the most out of my family. Like, I talk to my mom on a daily basis, pretty much, because she's an angel from heaven. And my sisters and I probably talk, like, once a week at least. Yeah. We'll text or give each other a call and just see how the other is. Like, we're pretty...
Hannah's family is close.
Yeah, we try to stay close to each other.
I think she thinks they're not as close as they are because they're physically separate, but I don't...
Yeah, I agree.
That you're very academically gifted, and in parentheses it says smart.
In some things, I think I'm very good at, like, creative stuff. I'm very good at, like, creative writing and creative, like, even reading. I have a very high reading comprehension level. I was always really good at that. Science and math, Absolutely not. I still don't understand them. I don't like them. I hate them.
You're a very hard worker.
That's more of what it is for me.
Not that I'm saying that you're not smart.
No, but when I went to college, I struggled with the structure of college, and I struggled with like some of the papers you had to write. Now that I'm writing more research level papers, it was hard for me to make that adjustment from creative writing to research level papers.
You're doing fantastic though. I just read one of her papers and it was like, I proofread it and it was really like truly good.
I think more of what it is less about me being academically just gifted, and I just instead worked, I did work really hard. I worked really hard to get the grades that I get. Nothing besides like creative stuff and reading comprehension has ever came incredibly easy to me. Not that I'm not smart, I just think I had to work a little bit harder to like you're naturally very good at most things. So for me it's like, not that I'm not like smart, but I just had to work a little bit harder to obtain the knowledge for my field. You know what I mean?
Next one, bombshell.
What is it?
I've been waiting for somebody to ask this.
What is it?
You get mad at Charles more than he's mad at you.
Yeah, that's actually...
Thank you.
No, that's actually...
IL31TCH.
No, that's true. I definitely get more... I just care more about everything, I feel like. Like, I just care. Is that the truth? Like...
Yeah.
I genuinely feel like I just care more, so I get more miffed about things than he does, and he's very laid back.
Miffed is a polite way to put it.
Well...
I only get mad when Hannah is... Usually I only get mad when Hannah is mad at me.
Yeah, that's
I get
so
like
true.
reactionary mad. Like, what did I do wrong? Like, you're really
He very rarely gets mad at me for being, like, wrong about things, but he will get mad at me for being mad at him about something that I think he did wrong.
Yeah.
I'm just a little bit more critical.
You've never visited abroad.
That's not true. I visited a lot of places. Check out my Nepal story time. I lived in Nepal for 2 months. It's a country in Asia. It was amazing. Lived and volunteered there. I've traveled different places in Europe. I've done a bit of traveling. I like traveling quite a bit.
You're responsible.
I don't know. Am I? How do you answer that question?
Do you feel... I think before YouTube...
I wasn't very responsible.
But I think having something that you have to maintain and take care of, like a YouTube channel, has made you much more responsible.
And I would agree that it's YouTube, but I also think I started doing YouTube more seriously at the same time that I started taking school a lot more seriously. I started YouTube, and my YouTube channel started getting bigger right as I was switching over to a 4-year college. That was actually my program that I was going to be in. So I think the combination of those two things forced me to be more responsible in life, because I have to manage my time a lot better in order to upload as much as I do and get my work done still. I have to make sure I'm doing what I need to be doing. I think as far as some things though, I'm still not the most responsible. I feel like in life, my day-to-day life, I'm pretty responsible. I think I get things done.
I really like this makeup look, by the way.
Thank you. I just filmed. Did you do that on purpose?
No.
I just filmed a trying new products video that's going to be live. I think
I really didn't do that.
Either tomorrow, like it already is live, or it's going to be live the next video. So I'll link it whenever that is. But you can go watch me create this makeup look.
This next question made me like look closely at your eyes, and then I was like, oh.
Thank you.
This next question, Laura Lynn, dropping the T.
Ooh, the TT.
Yeah. You often say that you are not good in precise makeup things, and then second part, but really you're just not patient enough.
That is
True.
so mean.
True.
First of all,
How dare you?
second of all, of course that's true. I 100% don't have patience for anything. No.
Anything.
I'll never
That's
be.
the number one thing I tell
nothing.
Hannah is, please, just use patience. Please. Hannah's the kind of person...
I want it to be done, and I want it to be done right, and I want it to be done now. That's all
Rather than
I want.
like unscrew something, she'll just rip it out of the wall. And we'll fix it later. Like, I'm always just like, please just use patience. Please.
No.
I beg you.
No.
This is another, we'll have Laura Lynn leave a more positive one.
Oh, here we go. Thank you, Laura Lynn, for that clock.
You're better helping others get their blank together than getting your own life organized.
Oh, for sure. That's why I'm a social worker major, because I'm better at helping other people than I am at helping myself.
You were very emotional and cry easy.
Depends on the time of the month, honestly. Like, if we're being totally honest.
No comment.
It totally depends on the time of the month. Because sometimes I'm totally, like, I'm cold-hearted. And then other times I cry at literally... Like, last night I cried because the Jonas Brothers recreated the Year 3000 song. But
I had to watch it twice in a row. She watched it twice in a row.
But to be the year 2019. And at one point they said, and our band is... Oh my god, I have goosebumps. At one point they sung that their band was back together and I started crying. Like, it was just a really powerful moment for me.
Someone wrote, you stress a lot over school 3 times.
Yeah, I definitely do. Yeah, for sure. I stress so much about school. That's probably the number one thing that I'm stressed about at all times. I don't even stress about YouTube that much. It's really just school.
We're past the point of stress over YouTube.
No, stress over YouTube, I don't really stress too much.
Like, no, you still stress, but it's more like you've accepted defeat, that you're just not going to get all your videos up on time.
That's true.
All right, here's another good one. You were a pop punk kid back in the day.
No.
Hannah wouldn't know pop punk if it bit her in the ass.
My mom didn't let me listen to, like, provocative music. So we grew up on the Disney Channel. I was a High School Musical kid. That was kind of a pop punk. I was a Joe Bro fan.
We'll listen to, like...
Are the Jonas Brothers pop punk
playlists,
maybe?
or like a ska playlist, and she'll be like, what is this? This is awful.
I know, I don't
and I'll
know
be
that.
like, you're killing me inside. We go to 90s nights.
I don't know any of the songs.
We're actually going to one soon.
Yeah, we're going on Friday.
And they play, like, you know, all the pop punk stuff, and they play some ska, and they play like 90s hip hops. She knows none of it at all. Nothing.
I know the song Barbie Girl.
I'd assume that you would be tons of fun at a concert.
Concerts can give me really bad anxiety, so sometimes at concerts I am miserable and I'm just like so stressed out and scared that like somebody in the crowd is gonna just shoot everyone. And then other times I'm a ball of fun because I'm just like raging out and like having a great time. So it really just depends on my anxiety levels that day. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
He's been to concerts with me where it's so much fun and we have a great time, and he's been to concerts where I just stand there and cry the whole time. So
I assume you eat like your doctor told you
wrote
flavorful
that.
food was poison.
I'm not answering. No
somebody.
comment.
It was somebody. I don't
No
know who it
comment.
was. I have no assumptions, actually, because you give us so much authenticity. Keep shining.
That was so
Thanks,
nice.
Glam Girl Chelsea.
Thank you.
Trisha and Doval, 5 rates.
Wait, we're not doing names. We're doing Anon.
Oh, sorry to everybody whose name I've
Just
read.
keep going.
You wear the pants in a relationship. We talked about this.
We don't really wear any. Nobody wears pants.
We're not wearing
just
pants right
pantsless
now. That's why
now.
the camera's from the waist
Yes,
up.
we are. Yes, we are. I just kind of feel like a relationship is more meant to be like a mutual thing, and normally he just doesn't care, so that helps me because like I can just kind of do what I want, and if he cares, I take that into consideration and we talk about it.
Yeah.
Like about the.
Oh my God, the slugged that in here.
We can't.
Yeah, we
haven't
can't.
told them.
That can't come in here.
We can't talk about what the fight was about, but that was a situation where I don't wear the pants apparently because my opinion doesn't matter.
It's not that your opinion
No, it's
doesn't
fine.
matter.
My opinion literally just doesn't matter.
It's that you're not thinking about all of the facts of the situation.
Yeah, because I'm not as naturally gifted as you are. So. Okay, go ahead. I'm totally kidding.
You have a lot of experience in mental health.
Does my family and friends have mental health issues? Yeah.
Doesn't everyone?
Doesn't everyone?
Yeah.
Like, doesn't everyone have mental health
But
issues?
you have more experience than most.
No, for sure.
I would say.
For sure.
I would definitely say.
No, I have so much more experience than most, but I definitely think most people experience at least someone in their life. I just have multiple people in my life who have mental health issues, including myself. So.
This next one's a 2-parter.
Oh, fun. We
Technically,
love
it's
that.
a 3-parter.
Oh, wow.
I'll read them all separately.
Okay.
You secretly want an iguana.
No. I don't. I actually hate lizards, and I hate all of those things. I don't. Nope, absolutely not.
One of my friends has a red tegu that he keeps threatening to bring over,
Oh my God.
and Hannah's like, I'll kill you if you bring it over.
I'll kill him.
You watch rom-coms when you were alone.
No. I watch YouTube
Disney
all the time.
Channel.
I'll watch old Disney movies, yeah. Hell yeah. I actually will, like,
And
no
then
tea.
part 3 of the same question. You weren't popular as a kid.
So it went in phases.
Did you see that
I
trauma?
feel like
The trauma that just
flashed
washed
through my
over
eyes.
her?
No, I was very popular in elementary school. I had a lot of friends. I got invited to all the birthday parties, all that jazz. Moved to middle school, got a concussion, gained like 150 pounds, and then nobody wanted to be my friend in middle school. Middle school absolutely effing sucks. And then I went to a different high school than I did middle school, and in that high school I did very well, and I was like prom queen, and I had a lot of friends. I was very close. It was a very small school. I was very close with my community. So it went in waves. But for middle school, no, absolutely not. That was the worst time of my life. It was hell. But other than that, like I did fine, you know.
You're going to do an exciting video for your 20K subscriber special. Here to drop the tea right now. Hannah's gonna eat a box of live crickets for 20K.
Get those.
Live crickets.
Get those.
You hear it here first, people.
Did you read that ahead of time and go get those? Why did you get these? Where did you get these?
You heard it here first.
Your mom bought these. Were in the living room. These weren't in here. Where did you get these? Did you read that question ahead of time?
Don't worry about it.
Did you plan that? What the fuck is happening? Is that it?
That wasn't even a question. I just made it up.
That scared me so much. What?
This one's from your sister, who knows that this isn't true.
What a bitch.
You wash your brushes twice a week.
No. These brushes haven't been washed in probably a month and a half. Like, What?
How about ever?
I wash them. Remember when I get the sink dirty? All
That was at our old apartment.
No, and this one too. I've done it. I've washed our brushes here once. We've lived here a year. And I've washed them. No, I've washed them here twice. I've washed them here twice. So every 6 months or so, they get a good cleaning.
This one's gonna get cut because she doesn't want you to know how grody
that's
she
so
is.
embarrassing. I don't have time. I have to film with them every second of my life.
I assume you're the mom friend.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. I don't drink, so I DD my friends every weekend, and like they get so wasted, and I just like take care of them and help them while they puke. And also, I think just in life, I'm kind of a mom because. Would you agree with this?
Just, you know what? Give it a couple more years. That's gonna go away. I used to be that friend.
The drinking?
Yeah.
Well,
and then I hit 25, and I was like,
well, more. I don't mind.
If he dies, he dies.
I actually love being the mom friend, so I don't mind. But I think my friends also. Just like in life.
Yeah. I'm over it now.
They ask my advice a lot, and yeah, I would say I'm like a mom.
Your friends are also easier to take care of than my friends.
Well, my friends are also all boys, so they don't talk to each other about their problems. They only talk to me. So every time I come over every week, that's like a gab sesh, and I have to like dig for information so they're not just bottling up all of their emotions and hating themselves.
Here's one that's topical and relevant to our lives.
What is it?
You never get plane sick.
I don't want to talk about it.
We have to fly to Texas sometime in September for a wedding. And Burnett, Texas. And Hannah is horrified to do it and would rather take a 1 day and 20 hours train, so almost a 2-day train.
I'm still
than
debating
fly.
doing it without you. I'm just going without you.
And I can't because of work.
I can't do it. I can't. I have the worst. I know I just talked about traveling, but I cry during every takeoff. I sob uncontrollably during every single takeoff because I just know that we're going to go down. And I just can't. I can't. I hate flying. So I don't get plane sick. I get plane paralysis.
Plane crippling anxiety.
Literally, my doctors just prescribed me special medication to take on planes with me so I will get on the plane because I won't get on the plane without being medicated.
Yeah.
And that is the tea. Like, it's just completely the truth.
You were a tomboy growing up.
Absolutely not. I was so girly. I've always been really, really girly. It's just kind of my thing.
At what point do we share one of your with your subscribers? 20K special?
When one of them asks.
Could that be your 20K special?
No, don't even say that because they'll go looking for it and I can't even tell them about those. There are videos of me on the internet from when I was a child that my dad posted that he will never...
I have them in my possession.
He won't... Everybody does who has a YouTube channel. They're on YouTube. He won't take them down.
I have the links though. Your dad emailed them to me.
You could just Google it. You know what the thing is. Like, you could just Google it.
True.
But I don't think I'm going to show those for a while because I don't want to. So
okay, I'm just going to show you guys what we're talking about in this clip. But this was me. My dad made these. We didn't explain it well, but my dad and I made these videos when I was like 10, where it's just like this thing, and I just would like say what I had for dinner, and it was just like a funny inside joke between me and my family, and he refuses to take the videos down, so I'm just gonna insert a clip here of one of the videos, and that's that on that. So here for your enjoyment is this video of me when I was 10.
Monday, macaroni and cheese.
They're so great.
next.
You would rather watch smaller YouTubers and no longer watch many larger channels. You pretty much only watch smaller YouTube channels.
Yeah, I watch my
unless
friends.
you're doing like your drama
where I have to like get research stuff. Yeah, where I like research stuff, I'll watch bigger YouTubers. But for the most part, I watch Jenna Marbles still like religiously. Sophia Nygaard is one that I watch a ton. And there are some other bigger YouTubers. Simply Nailogical. There are some bigger YouTubers.
And what's her name's back?
Who?
Kimberly Clark's back now too, isn't she?
She's coming back, yeah, so that'll be fun.
I'm excited.
She's considered smaller though too.
Really?
She's under 100,000, I'm pretty sure. So
that's shocking considering how many people do anti.
No, I know. But I basically watch beauty content. It's pretty much smaller channels at this point, but other content I like bigger channels for sure.
Shane Dawson.
I know, you tell me. Like and subscribe.
You have nice handwriting.
My handwriting's so bad. It's so bad. It's terrible. It's so bad.
This week we've talked about that though, because when you were talking about your PO box, which is in the description. Writing letters to you guys. I was like, I'll type them because my handwriting is. I tell people it's bad, and they're like, oh, mine's bad too, and then they see what I write, and they go, wow, that's terrible. It's really, really, really bad. Yeah, her handwriting is not great.
No, it's so bad. Okay.
There's been times where she's written me notes, and I had to call her to ask what they said. You were scared of birds. Yeah, we've talked about that a lot.
Yeah,
right?
we've talked. I don't like birds.
Didn't get your ears pierced until middle school.
Got the pierced when I was pretty young, actually, but I cried a lot, and I was very, very scared. And they had to do 2 technicians at the same time, and then they got infected. I had to get my ears pierced about 6 times before it, like, stuck, and they didn't get infected.
What's it? Why does everybody use 2 question marks? Does that mean, like, they're extra curious?
Maybe.
You've considered doing YouTube full-time?
No. Part-time. At most is what we would do, but it would have to be lucrative enough for me to do that, and I would have to have a job that would still cover my basic necessities in order to do part-time. I'll always have another job. Yeah, always.
That's the thing. I think people. I mean, I guess people have no way to like understand.
No, of course
the numbers.
Don't. Like, how do you get it?
But like, you would have to think about your monthly income that you make from your full-time job, and then like think about, how much you would make per week or per paycheck, and then think about how many videos Hannah posts during that time and how much you would have to make per video.
And the other thing is, too, is it's so unreliable. Mm-hmm. I've talked about this in my YouTube video, but I'll say it again. It's because I feel like people are under this assumption that you can just join YouTube and make money and, like, that's your job. And it's so inconsistent. Like, videos that I'm putting out now that get the same views they did last month are making a fraction of what I made last month. Month by month, the AdSense changes. Week by week, it changes, it seems. Like, it's so unreliable. And that's why I tell people, like, know that before you get into it. Because if you're getting into it for this to be your job or whatever, like, more power to you. But you have to be aware that, like, it's not as feasible as I think people think. Yeah. And also, I'm working so hard to get a degree in social work. Like, why would I? Right. I just worked for like 5 years to get my degree. Like, why would I not continue? Mm-hmm. It is dope though to have, I know you keep trying to talk, but it is dope though to have this sort of income while I'm in college, because my dad has stopped bugging me about a part-time job, and that's basically all I could ask for from this. So pretty much, yeah, it was basically all I could ask for. So it's been really nice through college right now.
You're going to start doing more fashion videos? Question mark, winking emoji.
Maybe. I talked about it in my haul, and you guys really seem to be open to the idea of me doing more fashion videos.
She's very nervous about it.
Yeah.
Give her some support.
I'm a little nervous about that one, because I don't want trolls, you know what I mean? I just don't want to deal with it.
I keep saying that she should just do it and add all the words that she doesn't want to see.
I know, but you can never ban all the words, and I just don't want to deal with it. So, I don't know. Maybe there'll be some fashion videos coming, but, like, I don't know. We'll see.
You're a country music fan.
I don't mind it.
Take me home, country road, to the
No, yeah, I'm like okay with country. Like, it's fine. It's not my favorite. But
people who actually like country are probably like, that's not even a country.
I know. I think that's it.
Oh yeah, I already read that question.
So that was my assumptions that you may have about moi. I hope this was an interesting and fun video for you guys. Thank you, Charles, for being here and reading the questions and confirming what I'm saying.
Being here during the daylight.
That's a new and fun and fresh thing that we're trying. I love you guys so much. I hope you liked this video. If you liked it, please like and subscribe, or just like, or just subscribe, or do neither. I'm honestly just so happy you're watching me. Thank you so much for being here. My merch, my social media, and everything I'm wearing on my face will be linked down below, along with a lot of other fun stuff, and Charles's MeUndies code, which is his only payment for being on the channel. So if you like MeUndies, no, it's not. It's not like an affiliate code. We just love MeUndies, and if you sign up for MeUndies, we get a free pair of MeUndies. So we push it because, like, what is better than getting paid?
Technically, you can do this to your friends too.
Yeah, technically, you definitely should do this to your friends if you sign up, because then you get free pairs too. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Charles loves you guys, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.